Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Today we're checking out a cool one. This is Earth versus Mars. This is a neat little strategy title, and I went in to demo it. Pleasantly surprised, and now I'm gonna show it to you guys. This is developed and published by Relic Entertainment, who are also sponsoring the video, so thanks to them for that. These guys have made the Company of Heroes games, but this title is more part of their Relic Labs department that they've started, where they're focusing on smaller indie games to kind of test out cool ideas, just test out new like subgenre things. Very cool ideas, and I'm excited to see what they come up with because that team is pretty solid. So we are going to check out the demo. The demo's available for you on Steam as well. I'll have links down below, but you can check those after the video. First thing that we have access to in this demo is called the Spliced, okay? I've gone ahead and I've customized one of these units. Her name is Veronica here. Now, in the full game, you won't have like unlimited credits here, and all of these little splices are going to cost you different amounts of this currency. But what this lets you do, you get to go in here and choose which creatures are spliced. So in this demo, there's a cheetah, a fly, and a rhino. And then based on that, based on the spliced creatures in here, you can go in and customize the head, which changes their main primary skill. And then you can go in and change each of the arms. They do different things. The feet, like we have no bonuses on planes and roads for the fly feet, which we have. But what it is giving me... Well, actually, should I change this now that I'm looking at this? I'm wondering if I should just change to rhino feet. Yeah, let's change to rhino feet. Because I have the wings, which give me flying, right? So you'll see what the planes and road stuff means in a second, but anyways, you'll be able to customize all these characters with these different splices and then further customize them by individual body parts. And I do like that visually it takes that on as well, which is pretty cool. These are all the things in the database right now if you're curious to look at it, but that'll be expanded upon, I'm sure. So in the Splicetron, we made our thing, and then we've got these 3 different skirmishes. This is just to get you into the game. This is not like the path that the main game would take or anything, but 3 different types of things that you can do. We're going to do Downtown Showdown here. Build up your force, take control of the choke points to annihilate the Martians. We just have to defeat all enemy units. The other examples right now are city capture, so capture more cities than the Martians, and Hazy Hills, defeat all enemy units or capture the enemy headquarters. So a couple of different things in here. Again, very much like proof of concept. Get in there, try it out. I think you guys are going to dig this. I'll explain the combat as we go. So we get to select a commander. Each of them have these special abilities that you're charging up when you do damage. And we have Annabelle, who can restore health to all damage-friendly units. We have the Colonel, who can spawn a tank at the HQ and an infantry unit in every city belonging to this commander. That's not too shabby. Also has like some of these strike back things, these ways to deal with the enemy. And then the Splice boost from Eric here. Obviously, his name is Eric. They would gain 50% attacking and defensive strength. If an infantry unit survives combat, it gains health equal to the amount of damage it dealt, which is also pretty cool. In my test, I ran with Eric here, but maybe we'll try the Colonel Marcus Shaw. I feel like this could be very, very strong. Let's try it. Okay. So we're going to pick Veronica, the spliced unit that we created here. And now we're in. So we start with a couple basic units. A couple things I want to point out. You see those little money signs popping up there. So we've got, this is our HQ, which if it dies, you're in big trouble. I think you lose. The industry section here, this is where you can queue up units to be built if you want. I will probably save for some larger units here. But there's also all these neutral cities out here. This industry can do the same thing, but so this is like right in the middle of the map as a sort of choke point that we would fight over, because if you can start popping units out from there, it would be great. But let's just begin moving people. So we've got our infantry unit here. I'll explain things as we go. A lot of things in this game are based on the health of the unit. So the stronger your unit is health-wise, the more damage it will deal, the faster it will capture buildings, so on and so forth. Also notice that when I'm hovering on stuff, there's a certain defense associated with it, a certain amount of armor provided by that space. So the planes here gives you 1 armor, the cities give you 3, If you can get onto a mountain, that gives you 4. There's some other stuff like forests are 2, hills are 2. So that all matters because you want to be fighting around that stuff. Tanks can move incredibly far, and I'm going to do that straight away here. We're going to send you way down there. They also have a skill. So see that skill called Move Twice? It's not available for 4 turns, but then it's available every 4 turns after that. So we'll go ahead and do this. I think I'm going to send this other tank over here so we can start capturing additional cities. And the reason that we want to capture cities, if you haven't already figured it out, is because these will generate us more income. And the more income we can generate, the more units we can buy. So I think in the first couple rounds, you'll probably see us just trying to get to these cities. Now, the cool thing is about our Spliced unit is I can go over water because I can fly. The main attack, the main ability, I should say, is that you have this pounce where you can move and attack twice in a turn. Very, 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 very strong. And then let's put you in the streets. You do move a little faster on the streets, so that's kind of cool. But I think that's it. Now, if I end turn, it will say, hey, there's still things you can perform actions on, because once per turn, you can queue up a unit here. You can't do this, like, you can't just spam a bunch of them. But as I said, I want to save this, so I'm going to end the turn and see what Mars does here. They've got little laser tanks and troopers. And then a mortifier. So you can see what their skills are. A ranged attack units in a cross shape. This guy's just going to be very strong, hard to kill. Kind of like my tanks, right? But what I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to head into here because we've got a lot of defense in these cities. So we're going to post up a tank in there. These places, I'm going to commit these guys to capturing that for this turn. So at full health, these guys are capturing that in 2 turns, which is not too bad. I'm going to head over here, start capturing that. You're not going to be able to do a whole lot. Instead of leaving it on the road, because this tank might come up and just bop my infantry unit here, I'm going to go up on this hill so I have a little bit more defense. And then I'll move you over to this side on these plains. I think the first thing I'll go for, do I want another tank? These Goliath things are very strong. The artillery are pretty cool. But yeah, let's queue up another tank here just to kind of balance out the fields a bit. Okay, so he's attacking here. I've got 3 armor. He's got 1. The attack always goes off first. And then based on the new health that I have, you do that retaliatory damage. So it is in your best interest to be attacking first. And they actually use double their units to just destroy my dude there, which makes a lot of sense. Good for you guys. Didn't even get to shoot back, unfortunately. So probably not the greatest start ever. AI has been pretty competent, which I think is nice to see. Let's get you into here. We're going to play a little bit of a slower game here. Where should I put you? I'll put you on the plains back here. And then we're going to start moving these infantry out because these places are captured. So you should start to see our money go up. This here, this is what triggers the commander special ability. And you do that by dealing damage, as we said earlier. We'll head into the plains there. Do I want to send you in? It might not be great, but let's see. Send you in to start capturing that. Oh, can I not capture these with tanks? That might be a thing. That's possible. Okay, I'm gonna come here and do this attack. Now, when you see the attack screen, it's saying I'm gonna do 72 damage to it, and because it's a star, that means that I get some additional bonus. Let's see. If it's especially effective, the line will be tagged in a yellow star. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're both on the road. This is good. These units, I think, can only attack at range, which is why they didn't get to retaliate there. And I'm not going to build another tank unit. I think we're all set. This guy I'm a little worried about, but let's see. Yeah, So these guys are kind of like artillery chuckers. And we can build our own artillery. I think that's the one I'm going to save for. But we don't have the splash damage of their artillery, which is admittedly pretty sweet. Okay, so I'm going to try to get this guy up over to here. So we can start capturing that at some point. Our splice unit is quite strong. I just need to be able to get next to a unit to deal with that. So from here, I think it would make sense for me to come into the plains and fire from there. I have to be like orthogonally adjacent. So if you click, you can see what your options are, but we're going to attack from here. But I want that defense because their tank is going to come for me, I think. Right? Now, I could move him out. And I could start fighting in there, but it's really not going to look good for me, I don't think. So what I'm going to try and do is like bolster this little area defensively. Now, you can heal your units as well once you've captured a city. You can heal within it. So we're going to stay capturing that. We're going to stay capturing that. And let's get an artillery out. Now it's their turn. Okay. So they're sitting on 1,200 bucks. I do like that you can see both, like, teams and all of their associated incomes. Yeah, these guys just wreck the tanks. So I gotta be very much more mindful of that. This should be okay for us. We're gonna lose some to start because of them getting the first attack, and then our retaliation is gonna be weaker. But if I continue to stay here, then we'll heal. Okay. I gotta get rid of this blaster. These guys are causing some problems. So you get in here. Let's take this. Try to weaken their numbers, because they're gonna hit back, but then like their next attack's gonna be weak too because they're low numbers. I feel like I should stay and capture this, but because I'm flying, these guys can't really deal with me very well. There's certain units that can't target flying at all. So maybe I'll come into the forest and we'll do our pounce. We're gonna attack twice here. And then I get to do whatever I want. I can move again if I wanted, but I'm just gonna do the attack now. That works. And then I'll come in here to finish capturing this. There we go. You can see now, like, we almost have our ultimate here. And this is gonna spawn a tank at the HQ and an infantry unit in every city. So tank back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, if this gets collected next turn. I don't know how these if industries count as well, but I guess we'll see. Now, the artillery have a cool ability. So if you just wait here, you can increase your range for the following turn. But for me right now, I just need to get a little bit closer to the action. Tank-wise, I mean, yeah, I could be dishing this out. It's just that tank is so much stronger. So it kind of feels a bit rough. I could go into the forest and attack. I could also do the move twice ability and try to, like, run. But I think I'm going to go from here. I might lose this tank, but we're going to weaken all of their units pretty heavily as well. I think on the next turn, you can probably kill my tank, but that's going to consume his ability to do stuff. Now, do I want to pop this? I don't think so, because I feel like this guy's going to block. So I might wait for the next turn. Who else do I have? Just this, and I'm not going to queue up anything here. All right. Stay strong. Okay, so they're gonna get wiped out on this next turn. Probably by this trooper here. Oh, okay, yeah. He's going for the range. That's fair. And he's gonna hold up in there, which is smart. That was the tank battle up there, which we expected. Okay, they're actually putting up a pretty good fight here, but I think we're winning the economy game, like, big time. So now if I capture this, I mean, that's looking pretty solid. I'm gonna come in here, and we're gonna start cleaning some of these guys up. Okay. 2,500. Wondering what I should do here. Come down here and fight on the road. It'll give me a good head start, but then this guy comes down and kills me. They're going to have a lot of problems dealing with my flyer, though. But then this is kind of perpetually going to be not contested. I think we're going to start heading over there. I'll move into the city here. And let me pop out a tank. Next turn, hopefully, we'll move this guy out, we'll move this guy in, and then I'll spawn this just so we get one extra unit. I don't know if that's worth waiting for. Probably not. Artillery will not get to attack back. It's not ideal. Be strong. Ooh, close. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna work. You can see all the credits that we just earned, which is a lot. I'm gonna come up and start attacking. These tanks cover a lot of ground. Their attack back's gonna be almost nothing here. So for our artillery, I can't hit any of these guys, but if I wait, will I die is the question. I'm going to increase my range for this turn, and then next turn I can hopefully have that. I have a feeling that this unit's going to get absolutely wrecked here, but I am going to clear a laser tank, so I can't really not do that. My flyer. Do I try and weaken the laser tank, maybe? I think so. Just gonna reduce its damage output a bit. See, that one hurts, because I'm gonna take a ton of damage back. But I'm already getting, like, as high of a defense as I can access in this area. So I think I will start to whittle it down. I'm going to take a lot of punishment back, but so be it. And you know what? Let's just do this. Let's do the reinforcements. Okay, so popped out there, popped there, popped there. Doesn't give me one when I have somebody in there, which makes sense, and it doesn't do it at the industry. Okay, I mean, not bad. And they get to act on the next turn anyways. I wasn't sure about that either. I think that's everybody. I'm going to save for this Goliath, but it's going to get a little bit messy here in the interim. Okay, he's got this special ability called Bombing Run. So he just hits everybody. This guy's still alive. He's not going to be after this turn. Now they're contesting this, which I'll try to deal with. My artillery there got absolutely screwed. That was just terrible positioning on my part. You did your best. There's something really engaging and very addicting about this for me. This like kind of push-pull thing that we keep having. Look at this money there. That's huge. So we're gonna go Goliath. This is like a mega tank, and you can do a self-repair ability. Well, I feel like you need to get into the city and attack. I probably should have attacked. Yeah, I should have attacked with our flyer first. Not doing much there, because we're also extremely weak here. I might need to pull back. Let's go into the plains here. Go into the forest with you. I'm going to send this tank way in, even if it's a distraction. I'll send you here. And then I feel like I need to get you healed. But I don't have any accessible cities right now. I'll head over here. And then we'll try to get into that city to start healing a bit. This has one more turn before it's captured. Damn. Guy's gonna fall to these tiny troopers. It's gonna hurt. Now, I would like for them to show us, like, health a little bit differently, because it's clear that the laser tanks do a lot more damage than an infantry, even both at 100 health. And that is the damage calculation for combat stuff, right? I think it will show here. Damage is done in an attack is based on types of the unit involved, as well as the health of the unit. So, like, high health units deal more damage, obviously. But I'd like for them to say, like, instead of just 100, like, show me 1,000, right? So that it's like, at a glance, I know this is going to be stronger, but I just think that would make things a little bit easier to understand. Can I not reach that? That is really unfortunate. Okay. Let's get in here. We have good shots against these guys. Okay, I think I keep capturing that. Got planes here that we can chill in. This trooper's gonna live. Well, that's fine. My big mistake here so far was my artillery placement. I should have just kept him further back and had other units in front of him. But I didn't. This will kill me, which I'm not particularly fond of. Let's get in here and wait. This they're going to capture now, which also isn't great, because they can start producing units there. Let me pop another artillery here. You got 2 health, boys. You're killing it out there. Good job. Almost a suicide mission there, but that guy's close to dead anyway, so it kind of makes sense. Goodbye. Oh, come on. That's the right call. That's a very good call. Another tank. Okay. Now, I'm so weak here. You can see that heal that comes up every time you're in those cities. I do have Pounce. I just realized I didn't check the damage preview. I think I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, they can't hit me back. That's the problem for them. But it's not great for me either because I'm not dealing like any damage here. And I need to get in there to heal. Thankfully, they haven't produced a unit that can shoot me down out of the sky yet. I think I'm coming over here, yeah? I think so. Let's do that. I might be able to finish this tank off now with this guy. So close. I will do it, just to get him down as weak as possible. I can kill this blaster. They're actually dropping a lot of units right now, so this is pretty good for me. Question is, do I kill this trooper? Or do I come over here and really hurt this? I think I come over here and hurt this. Also, this is going to serve as like a big damage soak between me and them. Okay. I'm willing to do this. I don't love them in the road. The tank can come down and absolutely wreck me here. But I'm just clearing the field, and if I'm trading like for like here, I'm good with that. Get you in here. Okay. We'll see if they go with a suicide bomber here on the tank below. They did one here, which makes sense. I don't know if I would have done that in a city. Okay, they are going tank. Oh, he still lives with one. Monster. Okay, things are turning for us here. They are doing a good job of saving for big units, though. That scares me a bit. Yeah, see these dudes, these blasters, they gotta go. They're just wrecking all of our tanks. As expected. But I could probably get them to waste another attack on this guy, just running. Okay. Okay, okay. I would like to get this artillery moved out of here so I can produce more. Thing is, you can't move and shoot these guys. I think this area is going to be a bit contested, hey? Let's do this. I have 3,000. I'm going to go... They have 1, 2... Yeah, they got a bunch of tanks. I have the big tank. I could get another one next turn. I'm going to grab another tank here. And... we're going to get into the city here. And that one's already ours, so we will start healing. We have a hill here that we could use. I'll take 2. Like, the other option is to... Self-repair is not available for 2 turns. So I guess I'm going to have to do this. I just hope we can survive a turn against the tank. Okay. Kill this trooper. I don't hate this, actually. Clear the board a bit. Then we're basically, I'm gonna run and hope that he chases me. They got 3 fresh tanks here. A little bit concerned. Okay, that tank's going there. This guy's probably gonna come down and blast my artillery, which, you know, fair. And smart. Yeah, that's... Yeah, okay. So I have to be putting stuff between us and them for sure. Got that city defense. Okay. Oh, okay, they're going just massive tanks here. Now he's got a bombing run as well. Okay, so I'm gonna get you to come into here. You're gonna attack this tank. We're healing up a bit there. That will actually do nothing. So I might just have you come and like soak some damage somewhere. If I do that, and then I come here and we attack this guy. I'm trying to get up my ultimate thing going here. We're close. We're very close. I think I should just heal so I can come out and deal, like, large amounts of damage. This will get me killed. I just wonder if it's going to trigger my reinforcements ability or not. Let's see. Very brave. Not quite. You're coming to this city. That's not necessarily what I want. This forest tile's pretty good. Let's go for an attack here. Will he be able to kill me on the next turn? Very possible. Oh, there we go. There we go. I got it. Okay, so I'm only going to get... Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? I'm going to have to move out. Artillery is blocking. I could move you out, I suppose. So I can get a unit there. I'm just worried about this bombing run. But yeah, I think we'll do this. I'm gonna pop the reinforcements. Okay, so they're all ready for next turn. And then here, I think I'm just gonna save till next turn and go with another Goliath. Am I missing anyone? Yeah, just this. Okay. Here it comes. Okay, artillery died. Fair enough. Oh, he's attacking. Okay. Ballsy. Admire it. He's going for the HQ. I have 2 defense. He's got none, but he does the damage first. So now my damage is pretty much neutered. They didn't go for my big Goliath, though. Okay. We're up to 5K. I like that. I've made this much harder myself with our early game decisions there, losing some quick units. Laser tank gone. Now I maybe go like a little bit of Zergling rush on some of these things. I'm gonna do this. Using my highest health unit here. Then we're gonna take the... Should I self-repair? Honestly, I probably should. I'll self-repair. Just continue to weaken this guy. We're both gonna be sacrifices next turn. And then we've got some back buildings I could start running to. Just to cause some additional mayhem here. Oh, let's do this. I would still like to be like 100 health here. We'd be dishing out a lot more free damage, but, you know, it's life. For you, I think it makes sense to just stay, because you get 3 defense there. Start moving you up. And this guy we're gonna leave. Okay. I'd love to see what their plans are for meta progression and stuff, like unlocking units and all the splice stuff. It seems really interesting. I also, like, they've been going heavy on the tanks and stuff, right? I wonder if that's a reaction to what I did. If so, pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna bring you over here. How am I gonna handle this? Do I go for the tanks first? I'm going to do my pounce so I get 2 attacks here for free. And then maybe we can take over this spot with all the tanks or something. I'll try to position a soft tank up there to deal with this blaster guy, maybe. Oh, what is this? This is new. Combine units. Oh, that's kind of cool. But it consumes both of their turns, but I guess you put the health together. That's interesting. So infantry, apparently quite good against these guys. These guys are strictly like anti-vehicle, it seems. And I'm sure at some point we're gonna have like much clearer descriptions on like unit types and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for me to do that, but at the same time, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna go artillery. Move this tank out. Let's go up as far as we can. That works. Or... yeah, let's do it. We're in the street, so we're probably gonna get wrecked. You're gonna wait. He's up to 5K, which scares me a bit. That's one of my big Goliaths down. Suicide. Bye-bye. Okay, so he bought just another tank. These laser tanks are quite annoying. What do I need to deal with the laser tanks? Let's put you back here. Probably the heavies. This is pretty solid as well. Tank in there. Just weaken them for free a little bit. He's going to just deal so much to me there. Forest here. Let's do this. We'll attack from this side. I'm seeing the path to victory. It's just making sure now we get there. I think I'll continue to just soak up that damage. Oh, these are ultra tanks. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's their... okay, my bad. I missaw that. That's their version of our Goliath. I do kind of want to just, like, whittle him down as much as possible. But if I can clear a laser tank, that's probably objectively better. Okay, so you, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna clear this. We're starting to whittle them down. I've got the infantry versus the blasters here, which feels quite good. If I go from here, I get more defense. Okay. Fair. Interesting that he left that. I'm fine with this. Okay, so there. They had to come defend it. This is not great, but they're gonna have to use this a little bit, at least another turn. And I need to control this soon. It's becoming a problem. That'll get me killed, unsurprisingly. This guy will get killed, but that's fine. You need to come here and heal. You need to come in here and attack this guy. I do like that you have to learn through the game as to what units are good against what. Let's have you come up this way. I'm gonna do another heavy. I could kill pretty much any of these that I wanted right now. If I kill the blaster, I can't get in there. I mean, I could get in there with the tank. I think we'll attack here. Kill this laser tank. I could just threaten down there. This too, I might as well just hold him there until I have a tank that can come and deal with it. I will get 21 out of this, though. So he'll be less effective against our tanks coming up. Maybe I'll just do that. Die valiantly. Look at them valiantly dying. So you're gonna stay. Oh, I wanted to use this. Oh no, okay. I wanted to use this before we ended the turn, but I thought I'd get the prompt. All good. Those guys are now what I like to call super dead. This is a battle for me, but I guess because they're attacking first, they get that huge advantage. It is pretty massive. This is so annoying. But like it's smart. It's smart. Move our artillery in. Move our bazooka attack up. Ranged attack unit within 5 tiles. Yep. Do I just get you to heal here fully, or do I bring you out? I think I'm going to get you to heal fully. Gonna have 1. It's rough. The troopers I'm not concerned about. The blasters I am. But then I got this ultra tank here that could come and hit me hard. But I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, another Goliath. I'll do bombing run, or I'll do my reinforcements next turn. That guy's toast. That is a death wish, if I ever saw one. But they're getting desperate. We're whittling them down. It's happening. That bombing run set our healing back again. It's like the only way that they can damage our unit here, but it's kept me at pretty low efficiency. I'm going to get some free damage on this ultra tank. We're going to do our double attack here. Almost dead. Let's not combine units. Okay. It's fine. It's still gonna hurt, but it's gonna be fine. Let's call reinforcements. Kill off this little guy. Save our artillery. Go and kill this. So for our Goliath, that's just a trooper, so I think I will attack this unit. Destroy the unit, damaging 3 units within 3 tiles. Damage is reduced within range. Because he'd probably do that next anyways, so let's just get rid of it. Move up there and wait. Let's get another tank. Okay. We should have them. Wow. They're holding on here. This is where this artillery is going to come in huge, though. We're going to increase our range for next turn. That's not great. Should deal with this blaster, I suppose. That guy's gonna wreck the tanks that I have there. Clear this. Okay, okay. I'm gonna send some diversions here. Let's get you going. Let's do another artillery to keep behind all these units. I think whoever this guy attacks next turn is going to die anyway. The blaster could be a bit annoying, for sure. I can't kill him anyways, but I think it still makes sense to go here. We take a little bit of blaster damage. Hopefully we still survive. We have a repair up next time. Interesting they didn't go for the tank there. Okay, here we go. So I need to clear this and just start capturing immediately. Let's get you in there. Free attack on the tank. Laser tank this. It is putting me next to a blaster, I guess, but fine. Move the artillery up. It's only a matter of time. We can actually click through the battles when we know they're decisive like that. Can I bazooka attack this guy? That's pretty cool. I've not been able to use that before, so fun times. I feel like there's a pretty good variety of units, and the rock, paper, scissors between them all is nice. This transport, I think you can load units into and then go really far. I haven't used that yet, but I feel like I probably don't need to. I'm going to be getting desperate here, but I'm thinking next turn we can finish. He's going to do this, I'm sure. Got another tank out. Wow. Now, because this unit isn't full health, it's going to capture this a lot slower. So I'm actually going to put this unit into capture. Let's see if I'm able to pull this off here. So I think when we're getting those special shots, this wasn't something that was explained, but I think if they're to the side, like a flank almost, I think that's how you get that extra benefit. I don't have the bazooka attack. You got it, though. Holy moly, we did it! That was cool. That was cool. My first run was also successful, but took like half the time because I didn't make those early mistakes, but I learned a couple different things in that run with you guys, so that was fun. These ones also seem very interesting. Different types of battles would play out. You'd have different objectives, but yeah, this has a lot of promise, and I'm very curious to see what they do post-demo. Check it out down below. Play the demo for yourself, and once again, I'll thank Relic Entertainment for sponsoring the video. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.